Hi everybody. Hope you're all well. Let me turn this light on. Oh, I hope you can see that without a lot of glare. So here I am. I'm working on Spring Fairy from Geneva Bowers, and you know what I have to do? I have to put something on my hands. Hold on. Be right back. I'll be right there. Okay, I'm back. I owe you all a really big apology. I was looking at a video that I made yesterday, and my hands were garbage. I mean, if I'm going to make videos and expect people to watch the video and like it and respect it, then I have to be presentable. And in some of the videos, I am not looking like my usual self. I'm not doing my hair. I'm not getting manicures. And I apologize for that, because I should be doing better. If I want the world to see me and partake in some of the things that I like to do in life, then I got to do better in how I present myself to you. So please accept my apologies. My hands were looking a mess, but I did go and get a manicure. So, and it was worth it, because my fingers look a lot better, but they were dry. I have to remember to put some lotion or some oil on. Let me show you the oil that I just put on. So this is what I put on. It's honeysuckle jasmine multi-use oil, jasmine, grapefruit, and red currant, enriched with apricot oil and coconut oil, and it's for hair, nails, and body. Okay, and I got it from TJ Maxx, and it smells divine. Okay, let's see, can you see that? It smells really, really good, and I like the way it's making my skin glow. Oh, it smells so good. I have so many oils. I'm gonna have to do a video on that, but I have so many oils and I don't use them. I don't know why. I like all these pretty prissy things and I don't use them. But anyway, so I wanted to show you some of the progress that I made on Spring Fairy, and let's see what happens. So this is how she's looking so far. I did part of her face, and now I'm just getting ready to work on this section here, which is like in her bosom area. Can you see that? And then I'll go back to doing her hair. But that was a lot of the same color blocking. Well, no, actually it's not color blocking. It's a mixture of 3 dark drills, and after a while that just gets monotonous. So I decided that I was going to work on this area right here. I don't understand why this area is purple. Did I just lift up a drill? What the what? Lord Jesus, did I just lift up a drill for real? Sure did. I lifted up 2, but I'm trying to figure out what this is supposed to be. Is this purple supposed to be part of a necklace, a choker? I'm not really sure, because it surely isn't the color of her neck. Now, where did the purple one pop to? See, now I gotta find it. I don't feel it anywhere. What I need to do is I need to take my roller. Where is my roller? Let me get my roller. Oh, I I got this roller from Michael's. I could have used a rolling pin that, you know, I used to bake with. But I wanted one specifically made for diamond painting. See, and this is what I don't like about using a roller, because it picks up diamonds. Okay, here's the purple. I think that's the, no, that's not the purple. Anyway, so let's see. So, no, it didn't pick. It was just picking up some that were just laying around haphazardly. Okay. So, and what I usually do is I usually take one of these, what do you call these papers? I don't know what you call them. I usually place it on top and then I roll so I don't have drills popping up and sticking to the roller. But anyway, yeah, though, that's what I do. And then these stray pieces, I just pick them up and put them on the plastic, and then if I see where they go, I put them. But these don't go anywhere because they're not straight. They're not popping up. They're just strays. All right, so I'm going to do the bosom area here. I don't know what this looks like. I hope this is coming out good. I decided that I am going to invest in a pen, because I do have fountain pens, and I keep saying I'm going to go ahead and make a video about the fountain pens, and then I don't do it. So maybe later on I'll make the video, and let me tell you why I can do that. I have no Wi-Fi today. I haven't had Wi-Fi since 10 o'clock last night, and it is like, I don't know, 7 o'clock now. The next day, first they said Wi-Fi will be restored by 11 a.m. Then they said by 2 p.m. Then the third one that I read a few hours ago said Wi-Fi will be restored in 24 hours. Now, I'm not going to mention the name of who I have Wi-Fi with, but they've been around for decades. Okay. And I don't know if their competitors are having the same problem, but in the last 3 months, I've had this problem where I didn't have Wi-Fi. And you know, I like to have Wi-Fi because everything's connected to Wi-Fi. My alarm system, my television, I can't watch television. I can't do anything. I can't. Here's the thing. I can watch DirecTV on my phone, but I can't watch DirecTV on my TV. Now, I want you to tell me what kind of sense that makes. So like last night, tonight again, if God forbid, service is not restored, I'll be watching television on my phone, which is better than nothing, because TV keeps me occupied. You know, it's background noise, and I like that. I like to hear what people are saying. So I decided that I would go ahead and just make this video and see if I can upload it without Wi-Fi. Probably not. But anyway, yeah, so let's get started. So now, okay, this is all the same drill. All this area is the same drill. Now, over here, it was a mixture of 2 drills, okay? So I attempted to multi-place. Now, I did a video called Oopsie, I messed up my multi-placing or something. I don't know what I called it. And I was like, well, I'm going to try it again because maybe it'll work this time. No, it was a disaster. So I'm going to work. You know what? I think I'll do, because that's going to be boring for you to watch. I think I'll just continue to work in her chest area right here. But I'm looking for the letter G, and I don't see G anywhere. I don't see G. Whoa, my vision is a mess. Okay, where is G? G is green. Oh, there it is. I found it. All right. So I'm reaching behind the camera. This is my little setup. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know if you can see it. That's my setup for my drills. Okay. Can you see that? Yeah. I got this storage for drills from Amazon. So it's and I like it. I like it because it comes with the storage and it comes with these trays, and you're one and done. You empty out the little packet. You empty out the little packet from Diamond Art Club that comes with your kit. Empty it into the tray. Bing, bang, boom. And then you use your tray. And when you're finished, put it right back in its slot. See how easy that is? I know you couldn't see that fully. But that was easy. All right. So let's get started. Let's put these over here. I have to remember that is, see, I don't remember. Lord Jesus. What was that? Oh my gosh, I don't remember what that was. What was the last drill I was using? See, guys, I gotta get more organized. Like I told you, I get excited and I just start doing things, but I don't plan. I don't put things where they belong when I'm finished. So, but I'm a neat freak. I am. I really am. Oh, okay. It's number 51, 948. The little, okay. I see it. I see it. I see it. I see it. Yeah. Okay. No, that can't be right because I wouldn't have poured just that little amount. I guess it is though. All right. Anyway, I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out because I'm a figure outer. I'm a problem solver. I just love it when it lines up perfectly like that. Oh my God. That makes me so happy. All right. So anyway. Oh, I see a drill that doesn't belong. One of these things is not like the other. Which one doesn't belong? I think that's how the words went. I'm not sure. Okay, so here we go. Letter G. So yeah, I am really enjoying this kit. And I got to pull this up so I can see it underneath. There we go. Okay. I'm enjoying working on this kit. Now the colors are, they're not saturated. They are very pale. Not pale. They're not pastel-y. I don't know what you call them. They're something. Can y'all see that? I don't think you can see what I'm doing. Okay, can you see that now? Let's see. Yeah, you can see where I'm working now. Okay. So the colors are kind of, I don't know what the term is. Is it muted? I don't know. But they're not bright. They're not vibrant. They're not saturated. They're like this. What do you call this? I don't know. Help me out. Tell me in the comments. What do you call this shade of a color? Is it pale? I don't know. So, yeah. So, like I said, I'm going to, for my next canvas, I think I'm going to do Princess Lulu. I think I'm going to do that canvas because she's got a lot of green and she's got red hair and I need more vibrancy right about now. So, yeah, I want something that's got a lot of bright, vivid color. All right, so I'm looking for letter M, like Michael. And I don't see it. I don't see it. Oh, where is it? So I have my storage set up, not by number. I have it, well, that's a lie. I have numbers first, then letters, which I don't. That's what I usually do. So I have numbers first, and then I have my colors. Roy G. Biv. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet, and then all the rest. And I only open up my little baguettes when I get to them. And obviously, no, I know I've used letter M. Now where is it? And these, I don't know if you can see these, but this is where I ran out of storage, and I had these big things left over. Oh my goodness, I don't see letter M. So what is it? I'm not going to waste your time doing that. All right. So let's go. Oh, that's covered with plastic. All right, so let's look for this. I'm gonna call it the sun and its rays. Here it is, right? Yeah. So this is what I'm working with now. Lord Jesus, I need to figure out what that is. And why did I pour out just a small amount? I've got to test it against what I think it might be. And if it's a match, and this is the second time I've done this. What am I working on again? The sun's rays. Okay. So I see one here. Yeah, so anyway, my day was really weird because I didn't have any background noise and the house was very quiet. And I decided that I'm going to remain positive, not having TV, because really and truly I could get on the phone and I could fuss. But what good is that going to do? Nothing. It's going to actually create a lot of negative energy. So I'm just going to chill out. And whenever it comes on, it comes on. There's nothing I could do about it. And it's right across Interstate 485 that they're saying that they're having the problem. That's where the outage is. So now all of this, where I live, all of this is new construction. So I'm going to give them that. See how that just popped? I don't even know where that came from. I'm going to give them that. I'm going to cut them some slack because it's all new construction. And so things are bound to go wrong, especially when they're burying new line, getting new customers. So I'm going to be nice. I'm going to be nice. I'm going to be patient. Patience is a virtue. So I know that they are hard trying to solve this problem because they want to make me happy. And I know they've gotten an earful from their customers. But I tell you what, if this continues for like another 6 months, I'm going to have to switch companies. Because like on my TV downstairs, I mean, it goes in and out, in and out. And I just don't like that. You know, I just want to turn on the thing and the thing should be working. I don't want to have to worry about the thing, you know? I just want it to work. So they've got 3 more months, and then if they can't seem to get it together, then I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to bounce. I'm going to go over to another company because I just like for things to work. You know, you work hard your whole life and then you retire. And you just want everything to work out. So I think this is it. I think that's the same color. I don't know. Let me take out a few pieces and see. Yeah, that's the same color. Okay. So apparently I took it out to work on her neck area only. So, okay, here we go. Here we go. So sometimes I have to use the magnifier and sometimes like, no, I don't. So it's just on whether or not my eyes want to cooperate with me or not. And I prefer not to use the magnifier because I don't want my eyes to become dependent on it. Because once you go down that rabbit hole, you know how that is. I heard somebody say that you can go to the eye doctor. Now let me know if you know anything about this. And you can get a prescription that is to be used just for diamond painting or working on intricate things like needlepoint or anything where you need a magnifier. I don't know. I'm going to have to talk to my eye doctor about that because I would just like to have a pair of glasses to put on so I don't have to keep setting this thing up, because I've tried everything, y'all. I've bought all kinds of things that you put on your head and all kinds of stuff, and I'm just not happy with anything. So if that's an option, if I can do that and the price is right, I might have to invest in that, especially since, and I will call it an investment because I really enjoy diamond painting. And so, and I see me really looking at this as more than a hobby, because there are some beautiful pieces out there that I can use as decor in my house. Like I'm trying to find a nice canvas to put over the stairs and over my fireplace on the mantle. And then I have this, I don't want to call it an easel. It's not an easel. It's a big picture stand. And I need something to put in there. So I'm treating this as art for my peace of mind and art for my home. So I'm looking for some really nice pieces, at least 3, and then one for my kitchen, you know. So yeah, so I mean, if I'm going to take this seriously, then I need to invest in a good pair of glasses. I'm going to tell you, my eyesight is it's improved a lot. I'll just say that. I don't want to say anything negative over my body. My eyesight has improved, and I'm very thankful. Like last year this time, I would not have been able to do this with just my glasses on. I wouldn't be able to do diamond painting. But God sent me to the right doctor, and he is amazing. And he has really done a lot of good things for my eyes. So I'll just leave it at that. And I am thankful. I am very, very thankful. So, you know, like I'm just talking. I'm just sitting here and we're just talking. Talk back. Tell me what's on your mind. How's things going? Oh, I love this. Look. Oh, gosh. Look how pretty. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see it. Can you see that? Oh, so pretty. So pretty. It's an AB 5200, number 94. Gosh, that is so pretty. I hope you can see that. Probably not. But anyway, it's an AB, Aurora Borealis. And guys, when I show, now where's it supposed to go? When I show you my fountain pen collection, I'm going to show you my inks. And one of the inks is called Aurora Borealis. Oh my God, this thing is amazing. It has sheen, and it does just like these ABs do. It changes color depending on where you place the ink and depending on where you are in regards to, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but it shimmers and it changes colors, and it's absolutely gorgeous. And as a matter of fact, it's one of the first inks that I bought. Has anybody been to the Aurora Borealis? Where is that? Is that in Alaska? I don't know where it is, but I sure do want to go there. I want to go there and I want to see it for myself, because it looks like something that is so amazing. It just might freak me out. You know, I might get there and be like, oh, this is too much for me. But I want to see it. As a matter of fact, I'm going to look into that, because that's something I want to see. All right, so now I've got to go to my baggies, because I'm looking for a color that I think I put in my baggie. Oh, let's see. Where is it? Here it is. I call this the water, because the wavy lines remind me of water, even though water is not this color. Maybe I should think of it as something else, but too late now. It's embedded in my mind that this is water, and that's how it's going to stay. So yeah. So let's see. Okay, where does this go? So, hey guys, you know what? I'm in the market for a bathing suit. Oh. And it is hard to find, because all you see is these little skimpy little things with these skinny little young girls. And I'm not a skinny young girl. I am... What happened here? I am in the market for an age appropriate... I don't want to say age appropriate. Body appropriate. I'm in the market for a body appropriate bathing suit. Now, I will say I cannot wear a two-piece, because I feel like that's not age appropriate. But who knows? If I had the body for it, I might. But no, I wouldn't. Because I'm just kind of a... I don't know how to describe myself. But anyway. Maybe my alter ego would wear it, probably. Oh my goodness. But even when I was a young chickadee, what is going on there? I can't see what's going on there. Even when I was a young chickadee, I wore one-piece bathing suits, because they look nice. I look nice in them. Oh, there's nothing wrong with that. That's glue. So I'm looking for, I am looking for a two-piece, but I want the top to have like a flounce. What do you call it? I don't know. Like, it'll fit over in the breast area, and it'll cover up my little pouch of a belly. I don't know. Anyway, I found something like that a few years ago when I went to Aruba, and it was beautiful. It was black and it fit so nice. And then I don't know what happened to the top. I lost the top. I don't know what I did with the top, and I still have the bottom. I need to look at the tag. And no, I don't have the bottom. I threw the bottom out when I moved. I was like, what's the sense in carrying it with me? But I should have held on to it to look at the name of the company that manufactured it. Why is that not sticking? There's no stick. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Why isn't it sticking? There's no plastic there. Oh man. I'm gonna have to get some Aleene's Tack It Over and Over. I I've been hearing that Diamond Art Club's canvases are not as tacky as they used to be. And that ain't no lie. I don't know about how they used to be, but I know that they're not tacky now. That's what I know. I'm going to go to Hobby Lobby and Michael's tomorrow. You know what? I was in Michael's the other day and I didn't see it because I was looking for it. But I'm going to go. That is just not tacky. That is not cool, y'all. This canvas costs see that? You see how that's sliding? And that's not plastic. The plastic is over here. That's just whoop-de-doop-doop. I paid with shipping and handling like $70 for this canvas. Because I got a discount, as you know. I used the code. I got a discount. I didn't pay for shipping. That's right, I didn't pay for shipping. So this canvas cost me about $50. But no. This is not good. Not good. Oopsie, sorry. Somebody sent me a message. Okay, so let's go back to I don't know what I want to call this, but it's number 948. I don't know what I want to call it. I try to give my symbols a name. I think when I finish in this area, I'm just going to seal it. Because I might have to order the Arlene's. I need to write this down in my journal. I got to show y'all my journal. My diamond painting journal. One of these days when I have more stuff in it. But I'm going to write down in my journal that I need to buy some Arlene's tack over and over. But in the meantime, what I'm going to do is when I finish this little area here, I'm going to seal it. Because I don't want anything popping off. Nothing. Okay, so no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go back to I'm going to call this my Polaroid. I call this my Polaroid drill. Do you see that? Yeah. I'm going to get in this little area here. And so that when I get to that area that's not so sticky. But look at that. You saw how that just slid? Oh boy. See, stuff like this gets on my nerves. Just work. Just do what you're supposed to do. Just do what you're supposed to do. So yeah, I'm gonna have to do this whole area, and then I'm gonna have to find the M drill, and then I'm gonna have to seal it, which I know is not best practices, but I don't want anything popping off, because when I'm done, I'm done. I don't want to have to go back fixing things and looking for things. I mean, I will go over it once to ensure that nothing is missing, that I haven't missed any spots. But once I go over it one time, I don't want to go over it again and again and again. And I don't want to see anything popping, because then I'll just roll it back up and put it in its box, never to be seen or heard from again. I don't know where I'm going to put this. This is not something that I would hang up in the house. I'm just going to put it in my craft room, in this room that I'm in now. I'm just going to hang it up in the craft room, but it's not. If I had a granddaughter or a young daughter, then I could see, you know, giving them fairies to put in their bedrooms or in their wherever. But I wouldn't hang this up in the main parts of my house. People would say that's pretty, but why you got fairies hanging up in your house? And there's some people whose houses are decorated like that. It's just that mine's not. Now, if mine was, that'd be a whole different story, but it is not. So I call this the curlicue. That's what I call this drill. Can you see that? But there's another name I want to give it, but I can't think of it right now. It's number 356. But yeah. So anyway, that's all I did today. I did go grocery shopping. Let me tell you something. When you are working, you go to your Starbucks or your Chick-fil-A or wherever you go and you get your morning stuff. Now, for me, it was different because I had to be to work 6:30 in the morning to get the kids off the school bus. But my the cafeteria ladies would always have a breakfast for me, and it was actually good. You know, a biscuit. It tasted just like the biscuits that you get from McDonald's. And I would bring in my coffee. I would make my coffee rather. Once I got out my car, I would go and make my coffee. Then I would go on bus duty, and so breakfast was made. Now, if I want breakfast, there's nobody to make it for me and hand it to me. So I bought some frozen breakfast croissants and stuff like that. I don't know if they're going to taste good, but I'm going to try them out and just keep them in my refrigerator. I prefer fresh food, but y'all, I'm getting kind of lazy. I'm just not wanting to cook. I just don't want to cook. It's work. And once I finish cooking, I'm like, I don't want to eat it, you know. Now I'm doing number 7. So yeah, so it's a battle with me and food. I have a love-hate relationship with food. I love food, but food does not love me. It just doesn't. Food gives me, look at that. You see how that's sliding? Food gives me all kinds of grief, y'all. That's all I'm going to say. So I monitor and adjust. So I'm going to test out those breakfast things. And if it agrees with my body, then I'll get some more and put them in my freezer. And if it doesn't agree with my body, I won't buy any more. I'll have to go on to plan C, D, E, and F. Oh boy. All right. So you know what? I think I'm going to stop here because I know you don't want... Oh, look at that. I know you don't want to see me do all of this area right here because that's going to be boring. So hopefully the TV will... The Wi-Fi will come back on. Whoopsie. She's starting to look really pretty. I like all that. Let me get the loop-de-loop back out. I see a spot where I can do a loop-de-loop. Yeah, she's starting. I'm really liking her. I got another Geneva Bowers coming. They said it's coming Thursday. Oh, see that? See, you see that? You see what happened there? They said it's coming Thursday. Geneva Bowers. Oh, Nature Fairy? Nature Fairy, I don't know. It's another fairy. And I'm not going to do that immediately because it's kind of like the same color scheme. No. It's called Spring Fiddle, Nature Fiddle. I forget. But I'm not going to work on it immediately. I'll probably do that next spring because, like I said, it's the same color palette. And I'm looking to do something a little bit more beautiful. But I will do an unboxing and let you see all of its beautifulness. And I've got Sakura coming. And I've got... what's the name of the other one? Oh my goodness. Oh no, but I showed it to you on yesterday's video. So yeah, I found some more 7s. So let me add the 7s here. But anyway, okay. I gotta go stretch my legs and get something to drink. And I will bid you adieu. And so peace. I'm out of here. And remember, Jesus loves you. Bye-bye. Have a good night.